Where are the Team 10 members today? Now, we all remember the Team 10 house. Hands down the greatest content house of all time. Even if you hated on it, you were still watching it, bro. Back in, what, 2017? Prime Jake Paul. And then you look at some of the content houses today. Like, what's that one house called? The fucking Bob house? I'm trying to act clueless. Like, I don't know the names of every single member in that house. See, now we getting off topic, man.
We're gonna find out exactly what happened to the 10 most popular members of Team 10.
Oh
and we're gonna start off
so
by talking about
nostalgic.
the Martinez twins, who had one of the more wholesome endings.
Ooh, these two right here went crazy on that track. Can we switch the language? Fire. I also remember these two being like the first ones to leave, if I recall correctly. Apparently Jake was bullying the shit out of them, which that's fucked up, bro. I mean, how you gonna bully two non-English speaking people? Like, they can't even defend for themselves.
Despite being bullied by the team, they were one of the most disrespected members, as Jake used to abuse him constantly.
What the shit?
With one of his favorite pranks to do on them was to wake them up in the morning.
I don't remember seeing that.
Good morning, Martinez.
To be honest though, Jake used to do this to everyone. He would do this to every single member. But who else is feeling like nostalgic from this footage right here? I mean, ooh, I was a little legit too. I was back in like 3rd, 4th grade. I can't believe I was watching all of this. With all that freaky ass shit Jake Paul was doing to that one girl too. Erica Costello.
I got you. Wake up.
The abuse was so bad that just 6 months later, on November 11th, 2017, they posted a video announcing that they were quitting Team 10.
Okay, Jake. So, we used to love you, Jake. And we used to love Team 10. But not anymore. Like, I went there. I went to sleep. I didn't know how I was about to wake up to wake.
What the fuck am I watching? I think it's time to get a job, bro. Like, that shit ever be hitting you? Like, what am I doing right now, bro? It's alright, this is my job. We're gonna make it big off this shit.
Because you're a bully.
After they left, they continued posting videos on YouTube and TikTok, getting millions of views. However, their last TikTok post was in 2021, and their last YouTube video was in May of 2020. It seems as though the Martinez twins had completely disappeared off the face of...
I wouldn't be surprised if they started modeling or some shit. Like, colored eyes, they was really mogging, bro. And they were Spanish. I mean, come on, it doesn't get hotter than that.
The internet. But in 2024, they resurfaced again in a new Instagram page posting about gym, lifestyle, and fitness. And it seemed like the Martinez twins had finally moved on from the trauma of Team 10 and were in a much better place now. But unlike the Martinez twins who were bullied out of Team 10 by Jake, the next person on our list decided to leave all...
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Day one fine shit right here. The amount of views Jake Paul made off this one girl, crazy. I mean, we all used to go to Erica Costello. Come on, bro. Let's see where she at today.
And follow her passions. Erica Costello was one of the original Team 10 members, infamous for a very intimate relationship with Jake Paul. The relationship received millions of views and was very popular with their audience. They even got quote-unquote married alongside two other ex-Team 10 members, Chance and Tessa, in Vegas. However, she left the group in 2018 after their breakup to pursue her own career outside of the shadow of Jake Paul and Team 10. And she continued posting on YouTube, gaining 4 million subscribers, and still uploads on TikTok regularly. And she'd also started modeling in Miami Swim Week in 2021. In addition to that, she founded her own skincare brand and also her own sportswear brand, and has started a record label company named Bia Entertainment. And it seems like Erica's thriving. And
that's tough, bro. She proven that she didn't need Jake Paul. This is a I'm him performance right now.
Getting a chance to explore her interests and passions since leaving Jake Paul's little cult. But where Erica's company seemed to be booming, the same can't be said for Nick Crompton's business.
Nick Crompton, the man, the legend himself. England is my city. They used to ride this guy's dick so bad. For real, you would have thought Martinez twins was bad enough. I mean, what did this guy even do for the team? What is he, like a producer or some shit? Nick Crompton, top 5 humans of all time from 2017. No doubt in my mind.
Nick Crompton was one of the most well-known members in
Look at that beautiful fucking fat roll right there. So handsome.
Known members in Team 10 and was the COO of the company. Nick actually featured in the music video It's Everyday Bro, and one of the highlights in that song was his verse.
England is my city, and if it weren't for Team 10.
However,
dumbass idiot. England is my city. 8 years later, that shit still makes me cringe.
Nick left Team 10 in May 2018, but his time in the team wasn't without controversy, as he was once outed for bribing people to join Team 10 in
What the f am I reading? Wow, you look hot AF here. Can I suck your shaboing boing yet? Are we deadass? I didn't know Nick Crompton swung that way. Image completely shattered. Damn, I used to look up to this guy, man. Turns out he was like a goddamn fruitcake this whole time.
Exchange for sexual favors, with some of his messages reading, "Wow, you look hot as here. Can I suck your dick yet?" And another which reads, "So I suppose what I'm saying is we can do business while I suck your dick." But despite leaving Team 10 in 2008,
who is he sending these absurd messages to? How you gonna bribe another man by asking him if you can suck their shaboing boing? That shit is beyond me, beyond gay. So this is like a Chris Tyson situation that nobody knew about.
he still has over 1.4 million followers on Instagram. In some of his more recent posts, he seems to have lost some weight and looks much healthier than when he was in Team 10. After Team 10, despite already being outed as a perv, Nick actually became the vice president and artist strategist for the Universal Music Group for 5 years.
Okay, holy shit. So far, all the members that have left are doing far better now. Nick Crompton became the vice president of the US. Have I been living under a rock or what? How have I not heard about this shit? No, he was English. He became the vice president of England, most likely.
Currently, he owns and runs a marketing agency called 636, where he manages and develops music artists. However, it seems like he has only signed up one artist over the years. With no updates, it's left everyone wondering just how his business is really doing. But while Nick took a step back from the spotlight,
it's okay, he gonna make it one day. I believe in him.
The next Team 10 members decided to double down on internet fame instead.
Wait, what? These two were in the Team 10 house? Since when? I seen them. I thought that was just like a collab or something. Damn, they were in the Team 10 house, bro.
Lucas and Marcus Dober, aka the Dober twins, were one of the most popular members of the group. But despite this, they were only in Team 10 for a couple of months before leaving. They later posted on their YouTube channel revealing the real reason behind their early leave.
Why we are not in LA is because we missed our family and we want to be closer to them. So basically, Lucas and I were homesick a lot.
However, leaving Team 10...
Okay, so they did not get bullied like the Martinez twins did. They got big as f without Jake though. For real, they're probably as big as Jake Paul. What he said, started from the grocery store, now I own a grocery store.
Started from the grocery store, now I own a grocery store.
That song alone rivals It's Everyday, bro.
Hurt their growth on social media, as they currently have almost 100 million followers across their 3 YouTube channels and TikTok. And as of 2025, the Dober twins have been leaning more towards the horror genre with their content on their main channels, and even the showcasing of different sports cars on their Dober Cars channel, while doing fun challenges together on their TikTok page, where they consistently get hundreds of millions of views on their main channel, and their fan base seems to only be growing with time. They also decided to venture into music and released multiple music videos which have received millions of views. They've been controversy-free the whole time, and their wholesome family-friendly image has helped them stay relevant.
How the fuck did these guys get so rich though? It's a new car every week, foreigns on foreigns. Like, damn, bro, chill out. Like, I'm broke, I know, man.
And grow their audience. While the Dober twins became huge social media stars, Tristan Tales took an entirely different route.
I remember this guy, but we're gonna skip him though.
That was actually not the case for Chance and Anthony, as one...
Ooh. I didn't know what gay was until I met these two right here. Besides their gay, intimate relationship with each other, they weren't actually gay. Everything was for views, purely. Generational Team 10 members right here. I mean, come on. These two and Jake Paul, they were the trio, man. They seemed inseparable.
That was actually not the case for Chance and Anthony, as one of them actually ended up working a regular job. Chance and Anthony were best...
One of them got a 9 to 5? Like, that's just choosing the lazy way out. How can you get a 9 to 5 when you already famous? Like, you know, I feel like that's just wasted potential. Maybe he getting paid a lot at that new job, man. Who knows?
Friends who rose to fame after joining Jake Paul's circus in 2017.
Peak content.
However, they lasted less than a year in this madhouse, and the duo separated when Chance left the team in May 2018, while Anthony remained. Chance took over their YouTube channel, while Anthony started his own channel soon afterwards. But Anthony also ended up quitting later on, and both their channels were abandoned. Anthony made an appearance again in March of 2019 as a guest in a cooking video, where he talked about his real feelings about Chance and Team 10.
Team 10's my family, bro. Like, Team 10 grew me into like what I am today.
Do you still talk to Chance?
I do talk to Chance. Our friendship did hurt a lot from what happened, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna be like, you know, petty about it. We have a huge like history together.
Although they remain friends, the fan favorite duo never made a comeback again, each busy focusing on their own lives. Chance appeared in a video by Tessa Brooks on October 9, 2020.
Ooh, this was the other power couple. It was Jerica and it was Tessa and Chance. What was their little couple name? I forgot. Fun fact, this couple was far better than Jerica, okay? Because Jerica would always be on some freak shit. I was really getting tired of it.
Talked about their relationship while being in Team 10 together.
Does Jake Paul live here? Team 10?
And then like we tried to get away, like we went to Ohio kind of to get away.
Whoa, so that's Tessa like later, not necessarily today, but damn, she lost some weight. Chat, Tessa Brooks or Erica Costello? Real talk. Like, I might make some heads explode with that conversation right there. If we go on based off face, you know, you gotta go Tessa Brooks. Based off body, I ain't really seen too much of either of them. I don't know. That's debatable. Erica Costello gave me like kind of like a hoish vibe. That's what I was catching from her. You know, so preferably, I know we used to goon to Erica Costello tell more, but Tessa Brooks was really the OG fine shit.
That was lit. I actually really enjoyed that trip.
But has gone off the online spotlight since then, with his last Instagram post being in October of 2022. And as for Anthony, he maintained an online presence, mainly uploading content on YouTube and streaming video games on Twitch. However, like Chance, he gradually reduced the frequency of his uploads. And according to his Instagram bio, Anthony has turned over a new leaf and is now working as a firefighter, making an honest living and possibly—
That's so random. Thank you for your service, former Team 10 member. Went from kissing dudes to saving lives. That's one hell of a come up right there.
Ever returning to the content creator space again. While Chance and Anthony didn't really benefit much in their careers from Team 10, on the other end of the spectrum is Tessa Brooks, who used Team 10 as a stepping stone for her successful career.
Really? See, now she's smart.
Tessa was one of the original members of Team 10, known for dating Chance and getting quote-unquote married.
Yo, we just got married!
But once she left—
This shit got them so many views. Like, this shit hurts, man. Ooh, the amount of views. I need to do some shit like this. Any girls hit my line, man. When I make it, we gotta do this, for real. Weight limit, no heavier than 300 pounds. Okay, over 300 is pushing it. But we don't judge based off looks over here, you know? You can be 250, that's cool, bro. No, I'd like a girl that could beat my ass.
The group in early 2018, she also split with Chance.
It kind of ended badly. Honestly,
it did.
It didn't end how I wanted it to end. Like,
however, soon afterwards, Tessa started vlogging on YouTube and gained over 3 million subscribers, but is mainly active on Instagram with 22 million followers, where she's doing multiple fashion brand deals with big companies like Hugo Boss and Louis Vuitton. And she has over 5 million followers on TikTok, where she posts often and seems quite happy and healthy with her partner.
Okay. She has a dude. This shit just ruined my mood. Long as she happy, dude. It would have been way better if she was still with Chance though. That was the dream couple right there.
While Tessa seems like she's relaxing and taking life easy, Jake Paul, on the other hand, is still trying to create the best content for the internet. Jake Paul was a founder of Team 10, but as members kept coming and going and Team 10 kept falling apart, Jake had to eventually put an end to it.
I had to realize is not everyone had the same vision that I did with Team 10. A lot of them are happy with doing those ads and just being a regular person versus like content every day, let's grind, let's make this a $100-200 million company. A lot of people can't hang with that.
He officially disbanded the team and shut down the company in early 2020, after which Jake continued growing his YouTube channel to over 20 million subscribers.
Jake Paul is so hated on, even to this day. But even after ending Team 10, I feel like he's still doing well for himself. What is he, like a professional boxer now? I don't know if he's actually taking boxing seriously or not. But hey, his boxing record is actually pretty good. Was he like 10-1? You know, that one time he lost was when he fought an actual boxer, a decent boxer. All of his wins are from beating on 40-year-old retired UFC fighters. You see, now I'm starting to hate. I'm hating now. It's cool, bro. What he's doing is smart and it's not very dangerous at all.
Oh, yeah, I knew this was happening.
Did you?
Yeah.
And after the end of Team 10, Jake focused more on his professional boxing career, fighting many legends and even beating none other than Mike Tyson.
You see what I mean here? A 60-year-old guy.
12 of 53, 23%. Tyson coming out aggressively.
Why were people saying that Mike Tyson was gonna actually beat Jake Paul? Like, are you serious? Mike Tyson's 3 times his age. People were so set on Mike Tyson beating Jake Paul. Like, at the end of the day, when you're 60, age is gonna get the best of you. You can see by round 2, Mike Tyson was already out of it.
This decision, Jake
His YouTube content is now mainly focused on his boxing career, but that doesn't mean that his content creation days are behind him now. In fact, he and his brother Logan just released a trailer of their own reality TV show on HBO Max called Paul American.
Nobody's watching that shit. I'm just kidding. People are gonna watch it, you know, if they're like extremely bored. Yo, I need to chill out, okay? My dumb ass sitting here with 10 views per video talking all this crazy shit.
Shut the yeah, this is America. Yeah.
When it comes to the business aspect of Jake Paul's life, he's launched a company called Better, which is a sports media and betting platform diving into the business of sports gambling. Jake has also recently released a personal care brand called Worthy, also known as W.
W is vitamin infused, less aluminum, no parabens. I like fresh ice cream.
Jake Paul recruited AJ.
Yep, you're not Logan Paul, okay? You're not your brother like how he made Prime. Who was your guys' favorite member of the Team 10 team before they got disbanded? Me personally, it was Nick Compton up until I saw this video, which turns out he's a homo. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Anyway, man, road to 10K. Sub up, man. I already know we finna make it out together. For real, we're gonna make it big, bro. And with that being said, man, I'm gonna see you on the next video, man. Peace out.